join us Friday nights. Whiskey round table, pour a dram or flight. Whiskey round table. Oh, Greg, Karen, and the Whiskey Wizard talking facts and tastings. They've got you covered. Whiskey round table. Oh. Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts,
Big Jake.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
What's up, kids?
No.
Not too much. Not too much. Kind of a lazy day today. Must be that bad, what do you call it, the weather.
The air quality?
Air quality.
It's, excuse me, but it's fucking with my head so bad.
Yeah.
I've had terrible headaches, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's China related, but we'll just leave it at that.
But it's at least about as perfect temperature-wise as we can get. I mean, it's
Yeah, I agree.
great.
So you stay out there long enough and you're hacking out. Like when the Canadian weather came down, it tore me up. It dried my throat out, and I was coughing and coughing and coughing. I was like, geez, oh man. So
I was talking to somebody today. They said, which I didn't realize because I don't pay attention to mainstream news at all.
Right.
So I haven't been watching it. But they said Canada is on fire, like the whole country from east to west. I don't know if that's true.
Different.
But
I mean,
but if you
here,
follow
it's
the
been a wet summer.
If you follow the wind stream, it goes from west to east. So why is that coming south? I guess is my question.
In general, you're right. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know, it's been a wetter than average summer.
Yeah, it has been.
And I've been watching, and a lot of those storms
Bad
Canada.
storms.
So it's not like Canada's just totally dried out. I don't know what's going on up there.
something's up, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my mother would say, "There's somebody in the woodpile." That's all I'll say.
And his name is Joe Biden.
His name is Joe Biden.
I'm sorry.
Got a great show for you, kids.
All right.
Oh, dear. There's so much I can say. I'm sorry. Been watching a lot of Dan Bongino lately.
I hear you.
So, other than that, how was everyone's week this week?
It was good. Long. It felt long, like a long week.
Really, it just went fast for me, but I mean, yeah.
Long week. Quiet kids are getting ready to go back to college, and football season is starting in the band, and all this stuff is going on.
You mentioned football, and again, I haven't been paying attention. What I do get is very minimal. But what happened with the Browns? They got in some big fight at the airport. Does anyone?
I didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't hear anything.
I don't know. There's some big fight at the airport, and it was on the news. And I tried to read it, and then our internet went out, so I don't really know what happened. But I'm gonna have to look into that. Unless
So
somebody
what happened?
If
out
anybody
there
out
knows.
there knows, let us know what's going on with
That's
that.
right. Not that anybody watches the Browns, but anyway.
Another year of disappointment coming up.
Yeah.
No, and
There's always next year,
our
kids.
Guardians kind of threw in the towel, it looked like, with
Yeah.
the trades this week. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing either. I don't know. It's what it is.
It's Cleveland sports, baby.
Cleveland sports.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
All right, G, what show do you think we're doing?
Oh, we're definitely doing the 19th show.
22nd.
I was so close to that.
Pretty close, yeah. So 22nd show of the year, and I guess we can say in the audience, Albert Santelli is here, North Coast Jazz
Ensemble hanging out with us today.
Yeah. So.
Wearing his Whiskey Roundtable t-shirt.
Yeah.
Got his Whiskey Roundtable shirt on.
He even took a shower for
Took a
us.
shower for us.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Too bad you shaved off half your mustache.
He's being so quiet. Oh, wow.
Quiet. Uh-huh.
Too funny. Too funny.
It is.
So, what are you smoking this evening? Or getting ready to smoke, I should say.
You know what? I'm smoking a Carrillo. Just getting ready to smoke a Carrillo cigar, Perez Carrillo.
Carrillo.
So, yeah, Carrillo. If you want to call it that way, I call it Carrillo.
That's
But
fun.
it's a Maduro box press. I've had it several times. I like the cigar. and it's got it's legitto. So anyway,
Ligero. Can I see that?
Yeah,
Do you mind?
yeah.
If I was,
You always are. You always like looking at my cigars.
you know what I would, if I was going to ever smoke, this is probably the one I would. This is one I
It's a
would
nice smoke,
choose.
man.
Yeah.
It really is.
And where did you get that?
I got this on online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Because I don't think they have that particular brand, right? At the
Actually, they do. They do have.
Really?
They do have them there as well. They're usually a little bit smaller than this. So this is fine. I mean, this is probably a 35, 40-minute cigar. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller.
It is.
Than
I like
you
my
usually-
60. Yeah, I like my 660.
That's a good size for what
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
I would like if I smoke. But
Is that box pressed?
It is box press.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
good friend of mine liked the Carrillo Dusk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what you call that. It's another box cut. Maybe it's even just a, I don't know. It looked like it was about that size from what he showed me. Anyway,
What's that?
Speaking of cigars, what do you got going on tomorrow, Greg?
Got the
oh yeah,
cigar event tomorrow along with the golf outing, but I don't have anything to do with the golf outing. I'm cooking tomorrow. What's going to be great about the golf outing, because I bitched and moaned about the golf outing, about people want to eat at 5 o'clock and everybody's effing off at the golf course and partying and going to the bar and doing all this stuff, and then they're showing up at 8 o'clock and people are mad because they want to eat. They paid their money, so it's always been kind of a pain in my rear end, so to say. So I said that wasn't going to do it anymore unless some things change, and so things changed, and so now when the golfers are done golfing, they can eat. I could have done that for you.
No, it's okay. Keep telling your story.
I could. So instead of people thinking that they pay for their meal, they come walking through, and then when they're done eating, they come back and they want more food, and we do a huge spread. I mean, stupid money spread. And I'm like, no, it's part of your meal. You only get one serving, and they get all pissed off and mean and shitty, and they want everything for free. Some people come with Tupperware. Really? Come with Tupperware? What the hell's wrong with you?
I mean, can you imagine doing that? Can you frickin' imagine doing
People want
that?
to take food home.
I know.
Right?
Wouldn't you be
No shame.
embarrassed
No
to
shame
do
at all.
that?
No
I mean,
shame. And then they will go and heap it full of food and take it to their car.
So we put a stop on that. People are coming over, digging through my stuff for foil, and finally I just said, get out of here while you can. 'Cause
While
at that-
your legs still work.
Yeah, because I'm about to pretzel you up. But anyway, so
Message
now
received.
so now we have a food truck. We have a food truck. So when they're done golfing, they can come off the course. They can get their meal and they can go sit down. And there won't be any. Can I get seconds? Or hey, is there any way I can get an extra whatever heap of whatever? That's not going to happen. So
Or how many people come over to you before it's ready and they
God.
want to eat.
And I
They
keep
do it their
telling them,
plates.
they're like, I have people opening tins. I've MF'd many people. And I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore, because I'm at that point where I'm going to just start slapping the face off of people. I'm not playing around. So anyway, so now what's great about the golfers, I won't see them the whole day, and they ain't going to see me the whole day. So the time they come back, if they're going to come back, because they're going to do all the awards and all the BS there at the course.
You'll have
when
done
it's
your
over,
thing.
they can all go home, and I can sit down and have my cigar and enjoy, knowing
Right.
that I cooked what Dave wanted me to cook, and it's not a lot of stuff, and that's great. And people that are there for the event can have some food, and the employees can eat, and everybody will be happy. And I don't care, especially the employees and the people that support us. They can have as much as they want, because it's there for them. So I'm okay with it.
Right. So we have Mark A. and Karen Byrne on the scroll tonight.
Mark A, Karen B.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark A, would that be?
Anderson.
And Mark Anderson. Yeah, he's out there. He's out there right now.
All right. Well,
Oh, he's at the Royal.
He's at Royal Van. Yeah.
All
Him
right,
and
is
his
he
son.
coming
yeah.
tomorrow?
No, him and his wife have something going on.
Mm.
So
I haven't seen him in a while.
yeah, he's a great guy, man. Love Mark. Love you, Mark. It's my boy.
Is anyone else out there, or was that?
That's it on the scroll tonight.
Just dead,
Right
huh?
on the scroll, yeah.
Yeah, it's summer. It's
A lot of the usuals are not here, and I don't know. Haven't seen Jen in a while. We'll have to reach out and see what's going on there.
Yeah, we went last weekend. We had breakfast with Mark.
Yeah, with Mark.
It was good to see him.
Yeah,
With
it was fun.
Rawhide Firearms.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good time. We had fun.
Yeah, it was. We had a nice time. Mark's always a lot of fun. He's a good guy.
That guy is busy.
He is busy.
Oh, yeah.
Busy. I don't know how he does what he does in a day, but hey, keeps him young, I guess.
Got
Amen.
A lot of things going on.
All right, kids.
All right. Well, I guess on that
We'll get a
note,
whiskey show.
maybe we can take a little ride on the bottle cam and take a look at what we're going to be tasting tonight. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
Okay, we're back. I was trying to let that thing end, you know, and you were ready to go. You're ready
Let's
to
go.
jump into
Let's
it.
get into this. Let's do it.
You're being good tonight too, because I know you've got something to do after the show tonight.
I do.
So you're being good, and but you are pre-gaming a little bit. What do you?
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, I had some of the Wathins, and I had some of the Jim Beam. Was it Signature Craft? That's good.
That is really.
I'm having some more of the Russell's Reserve 10
Yeah.
for my pregame this week.
You want some of that Signature?
I will. Yes.
I'm send it down.
Yeah. Merci.
So.
Here you are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So Green River is what we
Green
are
River.
Green River.
Meated bourbon. Yes.
tonight. So let me jump into what I have here. So this is another Bardstown product. Seems like Bardstown is really,
They are really up their game, man.
yeah, I mean, it's almost like they got their hands in everything. But the distillery is in Owensboro, Kentucky, and it was founded in 1885 by John W. McCulloch. McCulloch? I don't know how you
Sounds
say his
Irish.
name. And it is Kentucky's 10th oldest distillery.
Huh.
And it's known as the whiskey without regrets. So we're going to see if we regret anything tonight after we try this. Greg, I think you said you picked this up when we were in
We're out of
New
state.
York.
In New York. We were buying some products. We were going to be there for the week, and one of the owners came over, and I said, "What do you got? You know, some of the stuff I haven't never seen." And he pulled that bottle, and he goes, "You like Bardstown products?" I said, "I do," and that was right below it, in the same rick house, if you will. And he goes, "It sells out every week. It sells out."
Really?
I said, "All right, well," so I grabbed the bottle. He says, "You might want to get two." I said, "Nah, I'll just grab one, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "But it's only $25. I said, "I understand that, but my wife just spent $1,000. But anyway, long story short, he starts laughing and gives me the bottle. So I brought it home to do the show. So this was back at the end of May, and I went to a cigar event. And I go to a lot of cigar events, get asked to go. And so we go to a cigar event. And the rep for Bardstown, if you will, and a host of others, that was one of our drinks to try, sample, was that bottle. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we tasted it. I liked it. I thought it was very good. So
That particular one,
the exact bottle.
interesting.
Plus, I got 6 Bardstown. Actually, I got 14 Glencairn glasses, Bardstown Glencairn glasses, because the people at the event didn't realize that they were supposed to take their glass home. They said everybody take their glass home. No, but not a lot of people did. So I took all the rest that they had. They said, go ahead, help yourself, because we're going to throw them away. I'm like, okay. So all of the guys that I went to the event with, they only got their one bottle. So I had just enough bottles. So everybody got 2 bottles, and I ended up with 6 at the end. So I was happy as can be.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right. So Karen, tell us about this.
Let me keep running. Let me keep rolling. I'm sorry. We get
All right,
that's
Karen, I thought you
fine.
fell
That was
asleep. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know. I almost did. But there actually is a Green River in Kentucky, and it's a 384-mile long tributary of the Ohio River.
You don't want to drink it? No, just kidding.
I don't know. But it flows through. Anybody that's ever traveled through Kentucky, you always see the billboards for Mammoth Cave
Right.
National Park, and the Green River actually flows through that national park.
Cool.
So this is a weeded bourbon, and they say that the weeded bourbons tend to be sweeter and smoother bourbons.
Yeah.
I was surprised that it's called a weeded bourbon after I read the mash bill, because the mash bill is actually 70% corn and only 21% wheat.
Okay.
Well, again, you're right, because they substitute wheat for rye in a weeded bourbon. So, I mean, that's almost the 21% is kind of where the rye would normally be, right?
I would say.
But
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, I for some reason, and me just not knowing, being really big on whiskey and bourbon, I just figured if it was a wheated bourbon that it would be majority wheat as the grain. But
Yeah.
who knew? Who knew? Another interesting thing about this is 9% of it consists of 6-row barley.
Yeah.
So got me curious. Why did it call out 6-row barley? 6-row barley contains 12 to 13.5% protein, where regular 2-row barley has 11 to 13% protein. So most countries outside the U.S. or North America, they use 2-row
Two-row, yeah.
barley for their malt. And the 6-row is usually reserved for feed, animal feed. So just looking into this a little bit more, because it interests me, barley, it's higher protein levels. It helps speed the conversion to fermentable sugars. 6-row has a higher enzyme content
Right.
for converting starch into fermentable sugars, and it's less expensive per pound than 2-row
Gotcha.
barley.
Yeah, I think
Makes
it's
sense.
hardier too. It
Makes
it
sense.
can grow in more temperature variation, more arid conditions, all that. Kind of stuff.
Makes sense.
There are cons to using it as well. The higher protein can lead to a protein haze. 6-row husks are high in polyphenols, which are the tannins, so it can kind of give things an astringent taste. And
Okay.
high proteins can lead to some other quality control issues like color control.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, I guess we'll be the judge of that.
We will be the judge of
Yeah.
that and see if we have any regrets, like I said. But,
Yeah.
Awesome.
one of the interesting things I saw too, because Weller is hard to get your hands on typically. One of the reviews that I read off of Total Wines on the product
Right.
said if you can't get your hands on Weller Special Reserve, this is a great stand-in for it. So that was someone's opinion.
Another weeded bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. I don't know if they sell this in Ohio. I did not check OHLQ.
For some reason, I think it is. They were talking about putting it in Ohio. I swear I thought I saw one on the shelf, but don't hold me to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna while we're doing this, I'm gonna check OHLQ just to see if it's out there anywhere. And that's basically what I have on this. You said you got this for $25.
I bought it for $25.
I saw online it could be up to $35. So I guess
and it's
depends
still
where
worth
you
it.
get it.
In my opinion, it's still worth it. It's worth $35.
So
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm looking forward to trying it.
Are we getting?
I think we're there.
Are we there for passing out?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Alright.
well, passing out the
You
whiskey.
ready, you ready to pass out? Okay. Anybody listening, did you pass out yet?
Got it.
Did-
Oh, I did. I didn't mention, but
Did we-
there's no age statement on here. But they say it's got to be 4 years.
Yeah. Is cousin out there today? The beard? Uncle, cousin
Cousin Phil.
Phil?
Phil, I don't see
Yeah,
Phil.
see
I
out
don't,
there? Okay.
there might be a family event going on.
No worries.
I looked. It's not available in the immediate area of where
Okay.
we're at.
All right.
I'll just keep playing around and see if I can find it anywhere.
Okay.
I think
Got a nice color.
I think it was just recently. Now I remember where I saw that bottle. That bottle was in Ohio. It was one of the Ohio liquor picks for that bottle.
Oh, it is in stock at Giant Eagle in Solon.
There you go. Okay.
It's got a nice color and surprisingly good legs on it.
Yeah.
Just doing a little swirl.
No shave of the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Would you say shaven legs?
Shaving the legs. Oh, it smells wonderful.
Yeah, it is at it's at a few places. Giant Eagle, Warren, Minotti's in Fairview, Minotti's in Rocky River. Yeah, so it's out there.
It's got
you can
that
find
nice sweet wheat nose. I get a little bit of like milk chocolate. That's what strikes me, and then there's a little bit of some dark fruit in there.
It's very tame on the nose.
It is
It's
kind of
not-
tame in the nose.
But it's pleasant again. It's a nice pleasant nose.
I kind of come back to a peach nose, if you will.
You have peach on the nose lately.
I do have peach on the nose, but it's good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
Maybe
I don't get a lot of ethanol
some
out of
light
it.
fruit like peach or
Yeah.
apricot.
Apricot, maybe. Okay, either or both.
Yeah.
But no,
It's very pleasant. Very pleasant. Maybe a little bit of like baked bread, or,
a little dryness maybe on the nose
you
too.
know, like
Just a little bit.
I wonder if that's the
maybe
tannins.
that's the wheat. But
The tannins in
Yeah.
the 6-row barley.
Could be. Yeah. All right.
What about you, Bert? You getting anything you want to share?
Yeah.
What do you want to share?
Oh no, here he comes.
I wasn't gonna do this.
Yeah, you can't help yourself.
What's up, guys?
Can't see you.
Everything you heard's true.
I know you hate the lime.
No, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely a unique recipe, I think, right? So it does
Yeah.
taste like. Well, I didn't go in, but I'm gonna assume they'd use some of the smaller grains or something to smoother. I don't know the proof on it.
90. That's, I
90%.
didn't
It's
know that
90,
either.
so it's
Because
not.
anybody that knows me
not
knows
a
I like
whippy
my
fruit.
114
Right.
higher proof guys.
You've been
Right.
doing a little Granddad 114, so this will be tame by comparison, I'm sure. But
So okay,
We're
all
good.
right,
All right.
enjoy.
See you, Stevie Wonder.
See you later,
With
Steve.
his,
Thanks
his
a lot.
glasses on.
good
Too
job,
funny.
Robert.
All right, let's.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead. What we got on the nose, Kurt?
Okay.
What do we got on the nose? Well, you guys go in. It says fresh baked bread, creamed corn, and fruit salad.
Fruit salad, I would say, but I didn't get any of the cream corn.
I think I said baked bread.
You might have said baked
bread.
See,
I didn't-
I get
I
like
didn't get
a green apple maybe, and that's about
that.
all.
It was all like
It's very light.
orange yellow fruit, so to say.
Orange and yellow fruit.
Summer
Yeah, you know,
fruits, yeah,
yeah.
like pear. I'm not pear. Peach and
Pineapple, stuff like that.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
did you try it?
I did not. We ready?
Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
And I always do the Bob Leckin 2-nostril roll, and it really has helped me with my nosing. That is good. To me, that's very. It's got a very soft palate. I get more of that.
That's-
Apricot is the fruit that I get on the palate.
I agree with you with apricot
Little bit
or peach. I almost got a little bit of a honey tone out of
Yes, definitely some
Yeah.
honey and some typical vanilla and
it. Yeah. It's I'm not getting a long finish. I'm getting maybe a medium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting that long, and I'm not getting the short. I'm getting kind of in the middle there.
I thought with that with the legs, maybe be a little more of a mouthfeel and a little more. I definitely get some dry oak in there. Do we know?
It does have a
see
dryness
the
to it.
age? Do we get the age or?
There's no age statement.
Okay.
So they say 4.
I think on the finish, as you said, it's medium, dry. There's definitely on the front end of the palate is the sweetness. It's got a real nice sweetness, like we said, some fruit. God, what did we say? The
Apricot.
apricot,
peach,
peach, but then
honey.
there's a
I get a
malty sweetness.
I get just on the palate, not the palate, but the aftertaste. I kind of get like a menthol.
It's got a little burst of heat to it.
Yeah,
I would
it's-
say.
Maybe
it's-
that maybe
it's-
could be
they're nice.
the spice. So.
What I call a nice dry oakiness or
It
nice
is
dry spice on the finish.
I got dryness on the nose when I
Yes,
hit
yeah.
mine. So I'll
I think the nose started out sweet and then it kind of
it kind of
you
dry.
get-
It was kind of
and
the
you
dryness to it.
get dry and then you back off and you get the same thing again. And I would say with the palate it's very similar. You get sweet on the front end and then it dries out as it finishes, but which is not uncommon. But I don't know. I find it.
I get.
I think it's smooth, right?
It is.
Easy to
Yeah.
drink.
Oh, I
easy to
definitely
drink.
think it's smooth. I kind of get that now that I'm just kind of keep tasting it. I kind of have that apricot peachness on the finish myself. Just I mean, again, not.
I like fruity esters,
I do
especially
too.
in America.
I do too. Yeah.
And Esther?
Aunt Esther.
And esters.
Yeah. Aunt Esther. Yeah.
Esters
She
are
made
the
gorilla cookies with her face.
Yeah. Like,
Nice gorilla cookie. Fred, stick your face in dough and make gorilla cookie.
funny.
Famous Fred Sanford.
I love it.
So just going back to what I had mentioned about this being a good backup, or if you can't find the special reserve Weller, how do you think that works?
You
Now
want-
that you've tried this,
You want my personal opinion?
yeah, no, lie to me.
I like it better than Special Reserve.
I was just gonna say that.
I like
I
it
think
better.
I do too. I have some. I've always kept a bottle or two around. This might be better.
It's the same money.
Yeah.
It's the same money, and in my personal opinion, I think it drinks better than Special Reserve.
I found Special Reserve to feel a little like it's not dimensional enough. A little
I have
trick pony or something, but
I
I'm sure
have-
a lot of people would disagree with me. But
I've never said it. I've always kept it quiet because a lot of people like the Special Reserve. I like the Special Reserve, but there's sometimes I don't like the Special Reserve. And the 107 is a great product, a very good product, along with a lot of the other Weller products, 12 year and CYPB and all those ones that we've had in the past. But there are times that I don't really care for Special Reserve. Maybe it's the batch. I know that they've been keeping that same recipe for a long time. So but sometimes things change depending on
batches there's no
Exactly.
such thing as a totally
same thing every
exact
time.
same whiskey because you're always
Right.
using new barrels to blend.
Right.
Regardless of the goal of keeping consistency, there's always variation.
But
We know.
this is the second time I've had that, and I didn't say nothing to y'all, just because I've already had it. But I like it better than Special Reserve. Sorry.
Good. Well, you're tipping your hand a little bit before we get to the scoring, but
All right.
but I'm
Very
kind of with you in
interesting.
general on that. I think it,
Calm back down.
I think
What's up, dog?
What's that? Welcome back.
What'd you
I
get
couldn't
me?
help myself. I couldn't help it.
That's all right.
I actually
You're part of the show.
like the Special Reserve, and that's okay. I mean,
You like it better than this.
however,
Okay.
that doesn't negate the fact that I think this is a bottle that should be on everyone's shelf.
I agree.
And this is a very good bottle,
I
and it's
agree.
delightful. I don't know how you guys found it, but it's
For the
nice.
money, right?
Yeah, for the good
For
great
sure.
price point, and I can see where you're coming from. And I just wanted to give that that opinion. You know, I talk about the small grains and stuff like that. That's
So
all.
just-
That's all I wanted to say.
Just stay.
It was nice-
Just stay. You're
nice-
here
nice-
now. Just stay for.
I got the T-shirt.
You just hang with us.
I came, I saw I got
But
the
you need to
shirt.
get your whiskey though.
I had to say.
You need to get your.
'Cause I mean,
Get a
yeah,
glass and
yeah.
pour some.
I'm biased. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a
I
glass
think
right
it's
there.
you know because it's readily available here in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Were you scared?
No,
All right, just checking.
no fear. Wait, yeah, okay. This what we're talking about.
Hey, Whiskey Wizard, I'm real proud of you.
No, I don't know why she's saying that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Good to
All
have
right.
you here.
Good.
So go ahead. What do we got on the?
Well, so let me really quickly run down the palette and the finish that I pulled. The palette, they say caramel vanilla along with faint leather, soft
I said
charred
that.
oak, wheat grain,
Oak,
and a
yeah.
light peppercorn spice.
Maybe peppercorn. I might go.
There-
Well, it's got
there-
that. It's got that pepper.
It's got a
It
pepper.
definitely
does
got
have
that
a little
pepper.
punch
Finish, yeah.
there.
I agree.
As far as the finish, it says there's a quick burst of peppercorn, soft wheat notes. Heat builds up but is not overwhelming.
Correct.
It says the baked bread and a gentle spice linger.
Okay.
So,
Again, I would like this on my shelf. Like that's
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely.
good bottle.
A good affordable whiskey and high. I would say high quality for
Sure.
the money.
Definitely.
Again, assuming you could find it. I don't know how easy it is going to be
Well,
to
it's,
find
it's,
it
it's,
here.
it's
It
on
seems
both
like
sides of
it's
the.
out there.
It's,
Yeah.
it's on the east side and it's on the
Oh,
west
okay.
side. So.
oh, it's
Okay,
at
great.
Mookie's.
Oh, is
Great.
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just to pontificate where you left off.
Yeah.
Doug was saying about the nose, the rollover.
Yeah,
the,
one nostril's stronger than the other.
I like that.
You gotta
Oh,
keep your
that's
mouth
some-
open when you.
Yeah,
go
That's what I was gonna say. Because I knew about that. I like to keep
Courtesy
my
of
mouth
Bob
open.
Leckhand, Cleveland whiskey.
That's it.
Yeah, the
Cleveland
mouth
Bob.
open thing.
Yeah, and the right nostril to left
Yeah.
nostril.
Okay.
Yeah,
So quick story, short and sweet, I promise. I saw him at Quintana's Speakeasy.
Nice.
Just by
Yeah.
luck. We were just both there at the right time, right
Cool.
place. And he's the one who taught me about keeping your mouth open. He said, think
yeah.
like a cat. You know,
Yeah.
cats when they go to their milk bowl, they keep their mouth open. It's the same thing. But I didn't hear, or I didn't retain the second part, which
Yeah.
you probably mentioned
So,
from
'cause
left
your
to right.
two nostrils may have
two nostrils.
different sensitivities to
Right.
different
So that's
things.
something new I
and
learned.
so-
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you can catch more dimensions.
I'll get off the show, I promise.
No,
you're
this
No,
is-
you're
this-
fine. You're
just
here.
stay, just
Hang
stay,
out.
just stay and hang. Okay.
But it,
All right.
it is readily available different places. I know I named a couple. Green Road Liquor is another one that it's at. Joe D's, which we have gone to a couple of times. It looks like it's at several Giant Eagles, Acme,
There you go.
World Wine and Liquors in Menor. So yeah, it's out
It's
there.
readily available, kids.
It's out there. So I think
All
it's
right.
definitely worth going and picking up a bottle and giving it a shot.
Yeah.
See for yourself. And I'm just gonna say I don't regret trying this one. So it is whiskey without regrets, at least for me.
Yeah. So let's get on to the scoring then, I
All right.
guess, right?
Yep.
So I think we've covered everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know.
All right.
Okay, I don't usually go first, but I'm going to go first this time. I really like this. Last week we talked about that bourbon to me was not to be sexist, but it just seemed like a man's bourbon. It was kind of like a bourbon, right?
You mean my 114?
Well, no. What, gosh,
I've never
my
been able to
memory's-
grow a beard until I started
We
drinking.
did.
the
What did
higher
we do
proof.
last week?
We
Help
had the
me out.
Heaven Hill, didn't we?
Heaven Hill.
yeah.
Heaven Hill. Sorry.
It was good.
It
but
was good.
It was a bourbon's bourbon. It's like, maybe if I was... Anyway, that would be a good one to me if
And
I
that w-
put it in a glass with a big ice cube.
And that was
ice
another.
rock and-
That was another bottle that
Yeah.
I had the first batch and I didn't like it at all.
yeah.
So here we are. That was I don't know, third, fourth, fifth batch. Who knows? Things change. Work houses, where they put their
Yeah.
stuff, everything else. But that bottle that we had last week was a very good bottle.
I thought so too.
And I
But in
like
a
it.
different part of the spectrum, right?
Right.
This I like very much too, but for totally different reasons. This is kind of a soft sipper. I can see having this anytime, just as a go-to. I feel like some American whiskey, and just having it neat and just enjoying the hell out of it, whether it's summertime or winter. It's very smooth and soft, and yet it delivers enough of all those things you want. And it's not wimpy at all. At 90 proof, it delivers. So, all right, I'll cut to the chase. For me, it's because we don't go for the money, right? So,
I hear you.
But it's fantastic for the money. I'm giving it a 3.9. It's just under a must-have at all times on my shelf, but it's definitely up there. I mean, we've been scoring high, but I gotta call him like I see him. I really like this.
Greg's giving me a look, man. You guys can't see that I'm seeing him, but I don't know. I'm interested to hear it. Now I gotta know.
We laugh because we usually share the same
Good.
wavelength.
Everyone's got a different palate. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
What are you giving it, Greg?
395.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Just short of a big applause, but he's. No, I mean I didn't get one either because I was shy. But 395 to my 39, and do you call or are you gonna raise us here?
What do you got? What do you got on there? Be honest. Don't.
You go. Let me think about this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time giving it a score as well. I do like it. There's not a lot going on. I will use the word tame again,
Okay.
but it does have a good. It's got a good flavor.
The flavor's fantastic.
Gosh, yeah, and I'm trying to think. Compared. You brought it up, Doug, and now you made me think about it. How do I compare it to last week's Heaven Hill?
You really liked last week, right?
I really did.
Yeah.
Like
So
last.
you liked, but that was a very spirited.
We're also talking bottled and bond and non-bottled and bond.
Yeah, it's
Damn,
true. It was
I wish I was
100
here
proof.
last
Had
week.
a lot of oomph.
It's on the.
Yeah,
it's
But
right
maybe
on the-
that's what Karen likes.
Last week we're drinking 100 proof.
Yeah.
This week we're drinking 90 proof, and they're very similar.
They are.
But at the end of the day, they're two completely different products.
All right,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
taking
different
too long.
style.
No, I have my score.
I'm giving it a 3.
Okay, so because that's weeded,
Three.
Yeah. I like my special reserve. I told you guys.
Okay.
I told you.
You giving it a 3?
Especially, yeah.
Okay.
Just
All right.
It's good though. I want it on my shelf. This is a bottle that I would recommend everyone.
Absolutely.
Should be there.
It's an easy drinker. I'd say anybody. Hey, I'd like to try some bourbon. Okay.
It's good. It's good.
Here.
Good price
I
point,
think a
good
lot of
everything.
people are going to like this. All right, we're still waiting on Karen. I
So
got Albert as a
again,
3. Is that
we're
right?
talking about a weeded bourbon.
At least
At 90
a 3.
proof, against
but
a,
again, 5 being the
bottled and
greatest.
bond.
I'm going to call it a 3.1.
Okay.
100 proof.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's not. It ain't bad.
All right.
So it's a 3.1 or a
3.2.
3.1.
Oh, yeah.
The more
The more you drink it, it's going up. But yeah,
Oh my!
it's good.
Give him an hour. It'll be a 4.
Not even an hour. 20 minutes. I think I am going to go with a 3.99.
Oh my gosh! I'm surprised. I thought you were going to go lower.
Shoot, Negro, shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and the reason why I'm going, I have to explain. And,
Yeah,
and
I think
I've
special
gone
reserve.
through a gambit of numbers as I've been sitting here thinking. I do agree that it's something you should have on your shelf. I'm almost like wishing it had something a little bit more to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
That would
That's
give
a
it.
fair criticism.
That would give me that would give it a 4 for me.
Yeah, if it had a little more complexity, yeah, it'd be a solid 4. I mean, it's really that good. And then for the money, you can't beat it, right?
Right, I agree.
But those are all
Yeah.
great scores.
Yeah, again. Well, we don't drink bad whiskey. We
No,
say
we
that
don't.
all the time.
No,
I
we
mean,
really don't.
and somebody asked last week about the scores. Again, yeah, that's on our list. But we do have the scores for every show and every whiskey we've ever done. So at least from a historical standpoint, we have the information. It's just somebody taking the time to compile it, which is something we'll definitely do because we know that's
We might
Worthwhile.
run the show till the end of the year, and then that would be something we'll do
yeah.
during. It makes sense instead of doing it
You
all
got
right
it.
now.
At the holiday.
Yeah, let it run into the end of the holiday, and come back on 2024, and all them scoring stuff and all that will be there. So.
You know what's interesting to me is that the 3 of you guys, obviously the key members, but the 4 of us, anyone that's a diehard fan out there, who've been listening, know that none of us are new to the game. Like we've been
Oh yeah.
the four amigos.
5 years.
5, you know,
5
since
years.
the beginning. Yeah.
6 years coming up.
So, and it's rare that we all kind of agree because we have a different palate. It's rare that we kind of score it within the same vicinity. So tonight, you know, I think tonight's kind of special. You know?
There's hey,
we got it. We got it.
Me
Right
and Doug
there.
have
It's right
me
around
and
3
Doug have a similar palate, and he can pull a lot more stuff.
I'm
out
just
than I
saying
can.
that's interesting to me.
But-
we all kind of scored around the same realm, which you know, it's
Well, I don't know if 3.2 is really in the same realm. You're-
it's a 3 though.
A little
It's
bit.
between 3,
Well,
right?
yeah, but
1, 2,
3 is
3,
probably-
4,
I
or
think
5.
our average is probably about a 3.7. If you
you and me?
average everything
Absolutely.
out. Yeah.
You know, we've had differing taste and palates in the past, and that's
Well,
a good
you
thing.
know,
It's a
That's
good
a good
observation. I mean,
You know,
it is,
Unless some of these whiskey shows that are not here in Ohio, if you will, they're places that get better product that we do. Now we're working on. People say, "Well, you hunt and stuff, and you get this, or you get that." Yeah, but it's like 5% of what I hunt hits the show. The reason why I have what I have is because the stuff that I have, you can't find it in Ohio.
Oh,
Okay,
I have
so-
a bottle of
so what- I
foolproof
don't-
there's no
benchmark
point in
finish.
us reviewing a whiskey
Something-
that
anyway,
none of
that's a topic
none of the
for
people
another day.
watching
Right.
can get.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Um,
So
yeah.
that's the collection, if you will.
Yeah.
But now me and Karen and Doug, we try to find bottles, that are here in Ohio that are reachable.
Well,
you
did
know?
you get my text message when I saw the band Fish
Right.
in Pittsburgh,
Do
PA,
that again.
and Fish was rocking out with some friends, and we somehow my GPS took us, and we had to go through West Virginia at some point, and maybe that's for tax reasons, which is also very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the Ohio, West Virginia, PA.
Yeah, but they have less than Ohio
Who?
products.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
but
Pennsylvania's got to be. I can't be surprised
No,
if the tax was low.
And I'm talking about West Virginia.
West
right?
Virginia, yes.
West Virginia, they have less than Ohio.
Yeah.
As
Of
far
course.
as products go.
That doesn't negate the fact that did you get my text message about the foolproof benchmark? It was 125 proof. Okay, all right.
125 proof
I
benchmark?
just didn't know if you saw
And I
my
think
text or not because
I did.
I was trying to pick up.
If you
some
remember, I
bottles.
said, "Where are you at?"
Yeah. Oh.
Do
Okay.
you remember when I said, "Where are you at?"
Buddy, I was at Fish.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I thought you were at
remember.
that liquor store.
By that, nah, we were at Fish.
Okay.
But yeah, at that time, so that's cool. I want to give you some samples of that. I have some samples set aside for you.
Take care of your uncle,
Okay.
or did you eat his food?
No, well, shout out to Uncle Ted. I want everyone to know we got him some tequila. We got him a little
Did he
tequila.
eat any good cheese?
It's a $200. Hey, Uncle Ted, I didn't say this and rub it in your face, but that's a $200 bottle of tequila, so you
What
enjoy
kind of
it.
tequila did you get him?
It was some nice,
Fancy.
drink.
Reposado
Because
or
he's not a drinker, and I get that, but even if he doesn't like it, it's like a artifact he can keep or put some roses and flowers
Fancy
in it or
bottle.
something.
All that.
Nice tequila.
So he didn't eat any good cheese.
Oh, okay. Let's take it there. Greg Big G gave me some white
Award-winning cheeses.
award-winning cheeses, courtesy of Great Lakes Cheese. We're not sponsored by them. Or Royal Havana or the North Coast Jazz or Anthony's Men's Salon.
Great Lakes cheese at a grocery
Great
store
Greg's,
near you.
that was really good. Yeah.
Did
A
he
lot-
like it?
He loved he got the white American cheddar and what was the stuff from New York?
Adams
What was it?
Adams Reserve and
that's
the,
so good.
the white
Oh my
the white
God.
cheese. Those are both.
I know.
And we
signature
enjoyed
cheeses.
some of the other stuff too. The
good.
mozzarella in
Okay.
the Fish parking lot.
Good deal.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Is that the
That's
only
good
thing you
stuff.
did in the fish parking
I
lot?
want to. Can I another quick story for fun?
Go ahead.
We're having a good time, just like we started out on the porch, guys. That's why I'm here and I got a T-shirt. So-
Oh God, it's Albert Santilli III again.
You have your own button?
What? Can you hit it again?
Oh God, it's Albert Santilli III again.
Where did he get his own button?
He's
Right
had
here.
it on forever. I mean,
Push my buttons again. Fine.
come on,
You guys can
Siri.
push
He's
my
not been on the
Oh,
show for
my
months.
goodness.
One minute.
You got your
That's
own
so
freaking
cool.
button.
That's
Oh my
wild.
God. Okay.
So seriously,
Okay, Big G, that's really quite damn impressive.
that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Wow. We got our buttons.
You pushing my button. Let's go.
All right. So I'm in the parking lot, and my wife
Hey,
and cousin.
Karen Helen Keller, you really got it, sister.
My wife and cousin are there, and we're grilling some food. We stopped at a local farm, blah, 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 blah. that we have neighbors, okay? Because we're in the parking lot at this point. There's a bunch of cars everywhere. The one guy comes up to me. Let me remind you, this is a Fish concert. So it's like, just imagine the Grateful Dead. Okay?
Right.
I don't know how to describe it to you guys.
Sure.
We're there. This guy comes up to us. He says, "Hey man, do you guys have any seasoning?" And they're grilling. They're like a car or two over from us, and they're brewers. All right, I didn't know that at the time. But he goes, "Do you have seasoning?" I go, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I do." And I got some garlic with some herbs and salt that are mixed in there. All right, like some garlic salt.
Yeah.
But I put it in a plastic baggie, so I'm like, so it doesn't take up too much space in the cooler. Like we're traveling and stuff.
Right.
So I go, "Yeah, man, I got it." And
I got some herbs.
And I hand it off to him like this, and I look around. The Fish parking lot. Everyone starts laughing around with everyone. Because there's people walking. Like. So yeah, he sprinkles. He's like, "Thanks, man." So he comes back, and this guy is a brewer. He's a brewmaster somewhere in PA or something.
Oh,
And
nice,
he gave
nice.
us a big beer bottle to share with my cousin and
Cool.
whatever. So that's the story.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's funny.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Oh my god! Can't believe you have your own friggin' button. Get the hell out of here. That's funny.
I think it's time to take a quick look at
On that note,
what we're going to be doing
Are we
next.
doing a radio show today?
I forgot. We
Man.
are
I
doing
forgot
a
where
show.
we're at.
So next week, let's take a little ride on the bottle cam to see what we'll be talking about next time.
and we're jumping into Scotch
Scotch month.
Scotch month,
So,
even though we're already in it now, but we'll really be in it next week.
Yes, absolutely.
we'll really be in something. Okay, here it comes.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
Nice little Scotch music going
Yeah,
in
that
the, in the
was
background
awesome.
there.
That was awesome.
We're getting into Scotch
Getting into
whiskey.
Scotch. We're a little
for
behind,
this,
It's been a rough year. Trust me.
We
We were how long
lucky
were
we're
we gone
doing-
for the
here.
flood? How many? 3-4 weeks we didn't do the show.
Yeah, it's been.
That's
I've been a little behind since the 4th grade.
In 4th grade. Window liquor. Anyway.
So there's not a lot of time left, but I mean, do you want to just? I'll do a few things that I got off the
go ahead,
news
do
that I
it.
thought were noteworthy.
Let's do it.
There's been a release of Elements. These are like August releases. Elements of Isla, Sherry Cask, again, Elixir Distillers, part of the new Core Trilogy blended malts from Elements of Isla, released in 2022. Sherry casks have been matured in a blend of first fill and refill sherry butts. Aromas of tobacco, sandalwood, lemon oil, ginger, mint leaves, and Abroth Smoky fill the nose. I don't know what Abroth Smoky is.
I don't either.
If anybody does, please comment.
I don't think I've ever
Okay.
heard that term.
And then Four Roses 2022 limited edition has just been out. 14-year, 15-year, and 20-year bourbons released 54.5 ABV bottle without filtering at cask strength. So,
Were you smiling at your dog? Is that what you were doing?
Go ahead, tell the audience who's here. Who else is here?
Eliza.
Another audience
little
member.
Liza.
She's so good. Look at her.
Good girl.
She's such a beautiful girl.
She's looking. I smiled at her. Yes.
yeah.
I like.
So cute.
She says that he's
My
over
dad's a
there.
celebrity.
He's supposed to be over here.
Oh, shout out to John Donnelly who joined us too.
John Donnelly, what's up,
John?
Don? I was
Oh
just
my
thinking
gosh.
about you today. I was like, man, where's Donnelly? Sometimes he watches the show. I haven't heard nothing from him, but
Yeah,
that's
you gotta
okay.
come up here, brother.
Yeah, come hang out with us. It might take us 5 hours to pick you up at the airport, but we'll get you here.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, we'll be the first.
Bigazio flew in all the way from California.
He did.
Remember Rob
yeah.
Bigazio?
Yep, I love Rob. He's good too.
What's up, Rob?
If he ever gets back here, or next time you go out there, I have a little gift for him that I want to sell.
He'll be
out.
back. He's coming
Or
tomorrow.
give me his. get me his address. 'Cause
Okay.
I'll send it, something that I can send to him that will go
You
through
got
everything.
it.
It won't be
Maybe
a problem.
we'll
yeah.
both do something for him.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
cool.
awesome.
All right, buddy.
That'd be awesome. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, Doug.
So next week, yeah, we have the Sheldig 12-year blended. So I'll be interested. I mean, we do not just do single malts. We will take a look at blendeds here on the show because it's always, interesting to see what's going on in the world of blended Scottish whiskey. So looking forward to that and beginning a few weeks of Scottish whiskey.
So we got what, 3 weeks for Scottish whiskey, or just 2?
Right, and then
You're-
I get to.
You're going to be gone, right?
I get to do some traveling to Scotland, and
Alright.
maybe I'll try some whiskey while I'm there.
You think so?
I'm
Do you know how to spell
I'm gonna
it?
try. I'm gonna give that a try.
I don't think I would ever do a cameo for Scottish whiskey in one of my suits. So, just
Well, you
letting
should.
guys
You have the
know,
suit,
you know.
suit thing. Well, we're going to reach out to...
Don't
got a
plan
nice-
on it, guys. Don't plan
His
on it.
tartan suit. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably reach out to Zach and Bob as well. Maybe they can tag team on the show. That would be great.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Or-
it rolling, man.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I'll try to do some posts this time.
All right.
And Albert too, if you want,
Yeah, we're...
you want to sit in for Doug one week when he's not here,
Well,
just let us know.
you guys have been great over the years. I love you
Yeah,
all.
we can have you host the show like we did with Bob and
Yeah.
swallow my own saliva over here.
That's
Zach, thank you.
right.
Sorry, sorry. So maybe you can tag team with Zach or with Bob Leakin or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. But you can host the show.
Yeah, Bob's a good guy. He's a hard
Bob's a
worker.
great guy, man.
I ran
So
again,
Zach.
right place, right time. Ran into him
Good guy.
up at Royal Havana doing his thing, in the neighboring area. So slinging whiskey as he should.
Yeah, we
be.
did
Good guy.
cigars
Good
for
guy.
him and his son, and Dave did this beautiful label. Unbelievable.
He's a hard worker.
He's a good guy.
Yes, sir.
Dave took care of him. He took care of Dave. Dave was happy. He was happy.
I was happy. I didn't happen to be there. So good. It's a good place to be.
All right.
Awesome. So what else we got on the scroll?
That was
Before
it.
we-
That was it. I
okay.
just mentioned John was in the house, and
Okay.
good to see him back
Nice
on.
to see you,
I
John.
know.
Love you, man. Love
Great.
you much.
Great to see you back, John.
Okay. let's
So
call it out.
again, thanks to everyone for watching. Remember, if you don't get to see the live show, please go ahead and watch it after the show at any time that is convenient. It's those total views that help keep this thing going. So do watch when it's convenient, even if you miss the live show. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. Check out our page at the whiskeyroundtable@gmail.com for our email. And you can always see what kind of whiskeys are coming up. And again, if anybody watching can try the whiskey that we're going to be sampling with us, you get extra points from that, and maybe some special prizes. We'll see. Tonight's closing quote. I'll leave you with that. This comes from the famous English author Compton Mackenzie, who said, "Love makes the world go round, but whiskey makes it go round twice as fast." So,
True.
all right.
Tequila makes it go faster.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right, kids. Hey, thanks y'all for watching. Even the guys on the scroll. I'm sure we have a lot of viewers as well that don't jump on the scroll. I appreciate
As
all of
always.
you. Thank you very, very much. And we'll see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar,
I'm Albert Santilli. Glad to sit in.
All right.
Cheers.
great
All
to
right,
have
kids.
you. We'll see you all next week.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
weekend. Be
Have a
safe.
good one.
Bye-bye.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing numbs the pain like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, Jack D would be out of a job. Jameson and Bean would be cut off. Hank Williams songs wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole damn world would be a mess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. Whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped, oh. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably halfway out of this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working,